Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another new edition of a review of the mass adoption training of the previous day. My name is Erasmus from Call Money in the community, and it's always a privilege for me to be here to help you understand and know what took place in the Congo, what took place in the mass adoption of the previous day. Today is 22nd of September 2022, and I'm very happy to be here to give you all what we discussed today. Yesterday was an exceptional thing. I mean, of TBC, we had a whole lot of invite yesterday. Today, if you were not in that meeting, you will know what is going on in the community. Admin gave us update, admin gave us training, admin gave us education, and admin gave us a deep understanding of what the criminal community is all about and where we are going and why we are existing and why people should join us and why we should really insist on people to be around us and really accept what we are doing and bring in more people into the community. So this is really a great information to all members of the criminal community, and we are happy that you also were part of this. So yesterday, admin was really on with a whole lot, and what we had at the subject of yesterday, there is too much, guys. The information is too much. So admin start the meeting by reviewing the context, get a short note on the context, and the center or the meat of the training yesterday was to do with what will still Ambassador Bay came up with a question, and that question was the center of what admin really explained yesterday. What will still motivate people after the March of next year to continue be active in TBC and continue doing what is necessary for the TBC community to grow? So that was the center question, and admin went along a whole lot to answer that question, guys. I cannot just tell you all. So the main focus on which he answered that question was the foundation of TBC. So the funding is the foundation of TBC, and he went around to explain to us the idea between scarcity versus abundance, because the criminal community is roaming about around scarcity and freedom of men to live according to the way they were meant to live and to live their life the way they wanted. So admin gave us the bigger picture of TBC at short term and at long term after the March of January 2027, and it was mind blowing. After that, we had a series of questions that were very interesting, which the admin of TBC used in order to really permit everyone to understand what is going on and what we should be doing as far as January 28th is concerned. So these are the headlines of what took place in the crypto community yesterday. And right now, I will develop this and I'll be coming back to answer your questions. Or if you're new to this channel, please share this video, like it, and help others to know what is going on. Don't forget to do your send button, because not doing your send button gives you the way out, as on 1st January you will no more have access to your account. Your account will be suspended. So try as much as possible. If you're new or old, please try to do your send button test, because the people that have never activated their account will see their account suspended, and those who are active that have not done their send button test, you still have up to the month of October. After that, you also find yourself in a situation that will not really be acceptable for you. Now, let's go to the criminal back office, as I would take you along to explain all the admin of TBC was talking on yesterday. So, coming back to, I forgot to even open my account. Let me get into my account, and we're going to start from there.
Hello again. For this is the first time log on is powered by Million. It doesn't matter if you forgot your password or you're having trouble completing facial recognition. However, as you can see on this
Okay,
page, we
let
have
me get to
multiple
the
ways
criminal
to get
back
support.
office, and we are going to look at the different areas, and we have a lot to talk about as far as what the mass adoption of yesterday was concerned. Let me start the contest is really phenomenal, and a lot of people are moving on to the contest, and a lot of people are really coming up and making a whole lot of contest. So I was trying to tell us that this contest started then back since February 2022, and since then a lot of people have been earning with this contest, and a lot of people are seeing the life change by having 150 want to be free, and this is why we have decided to create the Kringle community, and we are working towards that same light of freedom and living a life of abundance. This is what I mean will amply develop as far as the training of yesterday was concerned. So the next most important thing that he talked about after the contest, if you don't know where the contest is, you can just go like this and go to the September contest, and you're going to see the people that are contesting for September, and you will see that there is a whole lot of people that are already attend 150, and there's still people that are going to attend 150. So you see, this is a lot of members that are really trying as much as possible to grow the community. So as you see like this, these people are doing their best, and as they are doing their best, they are giving room for everyone to come up with a certain great number. So this number of people that are here and they are doing their best are the people that will be among the people that win the contest. So Ami went up to ask about the exchange. He asked Ambassador Mbe about the exchange, and Ambassador Mbe gave the updates that ID has given the updates, and the updates have been that uh, the exchange has been tested twice, and right now there are some slight issue with the MetaMask coding that has to relate with the exchange, and they are about adjusting that from yesterday and before the weekend. If everything works out well before the weekend, everybody will be aware of how to use the exchange, and everything will go operational. And I may continue on that same line to say you should know that the crypto world is new, and being a new domain, everything is not working out so it's just like the early years of the internet, where things were still being worked on. We have moved from uh, the internet 0.1 to internet 0.2, and then internet 0.3. So the really trying to update with them all the time. Just give time because you really TBC will be right here because everything is not yet said. Everything will be this gold back economy, and later on back to the criminal community to be what it was meant to be. On what is making news in the criminal community right now, and how what the voice of this commitment to March in January, and how are people in the after uh, match or the reality of the match. But people are asking a lot of questions that what will still motivate people at the match to TBC next year once we start having the match from January 2023. So what would people, this has been also a question that has been coming up since last week. People saying that they have been interesting there, they have benefited from the position that the other people, the people of the core team, people of the remaining team, and right now, I think that everybody we benefit people that we people are supporting the economy as so those maybe next year the point of the community. To the information that we had with the core team was pledged that they would accept to build the community as people alone. I think these are the people build as people is has been people right now is which is that other prosperity by installing this mindset which has people another people of that illusion that they are people have and from to benefit. So I'm saying also that people never become billionaires or millionaires. The TBC community will be our we are going to make a lot because we look at TBC structure, we can see structure. And looking at this communication structure, that is how we have split it out teams. And this is how people that firstly come to accept to form the community are those that have been placed at the top level. So looking at the communication structure of the TBC community, normally we were to 10 people, so it's 110 because one person cannot have a wider group of people, more than 10 people. So this is how we constructed the structure. Right now, we have shared the structure into 11,000, which make the core team, as I showed you in the former picture, and that is this other picture right here. Because if you look right here, you're going to see that we have the core team as you come right here to 11,111, we have here 5 from here, from 10,000 level, that is 10,000 and 100,000 level, we are going to make 11,111. And the rest that are in the 100,000, we have formed what we call the backup team, which is made up of 5,000 members. And these 5,000 members are to replace the people on the core team not continuing supporting the Creole community with their program fee. And right in there, in this same 100,000 people, we are left with 95,000 that make up the rotator team. And these are the people that right now are receiving 50 TBC. These people that are receiving 50 TBC right now are the ones that are closing the door for the people that are going to run the TBC treasury, and they are going to be the co-admins to make TBC to be what it's supposed to be. Because admin has always said it that as we reach the total number of 111,111 members, he will no more be the admin, but we're going to have co-admin that will be running the community. And as you see this, we are still in the billionaire zone, and these are the people through the community that will have the necessary funding and will become millionaires in order to construct and help to live the life according to the way they needed to do it. So we here are talking about the funding foundation, which is almost built right now, since we are closing with the 95,000 members, which is the rotator team. So people will make a lot of money as we open the exchange, and you making money as the exchange is going to take on very soon. In any moment from now, the last purchases are going to be done from now henceforth, before the weekend or by next week. Everything will be operational on the exchange, and that will people to large. So routine is very important. People have known a little bit, but we believe that with the exchange that is to come up, a lot of people are going to be making money daily that will really permit to bring in many people. Because the reality about what they're doing is many people come in and pay for few people that we have here in this community what it takes to continue making life better for others, and we should be getting out there and permitting others to understand that we are not for the transhumanism agenda. We are against it by
Welcome to your
showing
dashboard
the
inside of
way
the
to
Kringle
people to
Cashback
live
office.
life
I have
the
so
way
many
it
exciting
was
things to
meant
show
to
you,
be
I
lived.
hardly know
Because
where to begin.
the
Perhaps you
pandemic
can guide
that
me in what
has
interests you
really
most by selecting one of these
disturbed the
categories.
world and have really made the world to be what it is today has not really made things to be better, even before the state of which things were before this pandemic. So we are having a communication structure being built out of what I've just showed you, which will really stand for to give us the growth that we want. So right now, we need to start talking to people that should join us to live the life that they choose, not to live the life that has been imposed to them with the illusion of which the transhumanism agenda is putting out to the world, starting with the reset as we have from many people around the whole world. So we should live humanity, or human beings should live according to the way their creator meant them to live and have freedom. We need to be the ones to control ourselves, not the authorities or the highest power out there controlling us. So you should do what you were meant to do here, and you should be answerable only to your creator, because you know what you came here to do, and you should not be answerable to any authority and not before being under their jurisdiction, and they are the ones dictating whatsoever you should be doing right here. So Amin was trying to put out very straight to us that after the March of January 2023, we are just at the beginning of the construction of the global TBC community or the global criminal society. And at this first step, the first 20,000 people that are now to get the match are just the people to build the foundation. So we'll be talking now less and less of the match. We're talking about the global economy in its entirety as we bring out these other elements that are really going to give us a boost as far as what we're doing. We have the GGR that is going to be really a big pump to the market for the people that are going to come on board. And this related to KLUV is going to really give a big push to what we are doing. So there is a lot of power and money to be made on the exchange. So making money on the exchange is going to help us build TBC up as quick as we can. And later on, from building, we are going to flip back to the TBC community. So coming January 2023 is just the start of gigantic, huge, and very superb things to be happening in the criminal community. And on that particular note, I really point it out right here that you don't want to miss out on this great, gigantic construction of which the criminal community has been in for the past 6 years, and we have finally seen the light at the end of the tunnel, and we are pursuing it graciously, and everything is working out well. So this is the opportunity for you to do. If you are active or non-active, go and do your send button test. If you have the issues doing it, please get to the member helpers desk, and they will always be readily available there to help you do the test. Because if you miss out on your account, you're going to miss out on your coins, and definitely you're not going to be part of the match. So if you are active, do it. And if you're not active, you don't need to pay anything before. It's well spelled out there. To complete the send button test, which is free of charge before TBC account is suspended. So you don't need to pay anything to do your send button test. For those who have difficulties, for those who have left their community since and are facing difficulties, go to the member helpers, about 50 of them, and get your issues resolved. That will give you an opportunity to pull out. So guys, that is what we had for you today. And right now, let's go to the questions. And with the questions, you can see that everything is getting dark. Light has gone off here. So I will answer the questions the next time, and see you. Bye bye. And I'll do another session to answer your questions in that reality. Thank you for now, and bye bye.